Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's your man Legend Killer here, and I'm back with my updated Milsim loadout. As I told you guys during that unboxing video, I've got a Milsim game coming up here at the end of August. So, here's the loadout I am going to be running for that game. I'm going to come closer to the camera. We're going to start with my head. I'm going to work my way to my chest, then down to my legs and my feet. So here we go. My head here. As you guys saw in the unboxing video, I started with the Emerson BJ style fast helmet, along with the Matrix Gen 1 skull mesh mask. So what I've done here is I've taken this mesh mask, I have attached it to my helmet, because with the Emerson style helmet and most fast helmets, they have special clips on the side here. So all you gotta do, take these clips and attach them to your mesh mask. Well, those goggles just want to come off, don't they? That's alright, we'll work with it. So, as you can see here on the side, there's a little clip. Clips into the mask. I've taken it and I've used some electrical tape. Taped up the extra elastic bands. That helmet's a nice, good fit. That mask stays on nice and tight. If I need to take it off to talk to my teammates or get a drink of water, I can do that nice and easy. And then it stays right there. My goggles would obviously stay on, of course, because, you know, safety first. Don't take your goggles off in the field of play unless it's absolutely necessary for an injury of some sort or otherwise stated. Also, when I'm running that kit, I'm also going to have a hat with me just in case, you know, if I get hot, I can take that off, pop the hat on, keep the goggles with me. Then it's not so hot and heavy on my head. So I'm going to back up, move on to my chest. As you guys can see, I'm still running my Desert Marpat BDUs. The color has been really irritating me recently. I don't know why. I'm going to have to work with it and figure it out. But I'm going to back up here. So we're going to actually move to my gun. I still have my ICS M4 CQB Sport line here, but I've added a couple modifications to it. So as you guys saw in the last video, I bought that 90 lumen LED flashlight from AIM Sports. Cost about 15, 16 bucks. It was nice and cheap, but it's nice and bright. I'll be able to use that pretty well in those dark connexes that we're going to be playing in. Also, before my last CQB game up in American Paintball Coliseum, it's down in Denver, Colorado, I bought this Lancer Tactical red and green dot sight. This thing was about 90 bucks. It was a hefty purchase, but it was well worth it. It's got two sets of dots. It's got a red dot and a green dot, obviously, by the name. But it's got 5 different settings for each dot. So I can make it brighter or dimmer as I please. A lot of the times I run on about the 3 or 4 setting for each dot, depending on which one I want to use. So it's nice and simple, nice and easy. I've taken the pressure switch for that light and I've used some electrical tape. Taped it right on the mag well there, because normally when I'm sighted in with my gun, I like to have my hand right on the mag well right there for quick and easy reloads, because I'll just drop right out, put the mag in my pouch, pull the second one in, and put it right in. Nice and easy. So, moving on to my chest, I'm going to pop my gun off here. There's no need to hold that the entire video. I'll set that right there. Moving to my chest. I still have my Condor Outdoor tactical vest here. What I've done is I've taken my 4 Phantom Gear pouches, put them on my right side with my Elite Force 140 round mid caps, all for a nice easy reload into my gun. And then over on the other side, I've got 2 more Phantom Gear pouches, one with one of my CZ 45 round low cap magazines. Those are going to be for some extra realism. I've got 2 of those. And also, at this game, I'm allowed 1 high cap. So what I've done is I've faced that the opposite way from all my other mags, so I know which is which. Up here closer to my chest, I've got 2 Condor Outdoor pistol magazine pouches. Those are going to be for, obviously, my 1911. And then that chem light right here, I've strung it through one of the Mole webbings. And I've got it nice and easy right there, so I can pull it out, hold it up for all the other players to see so I don't get shot in the dark. God knows how many times they'll be able to tell. somewhere up in my gear upstairs, I do have an Elite Force pole dead rag. The way it works, I'll explain it to you guys since I don't have it. The way it works is it's one of the red dead rags. It's stuffed up in a nylon pouch. It's got one MOLLE strap on the back. It's got, the basic strap as a pistol mag pouch does. And then you hook it anywhere on a MOLLE ready space, or you could attach it to the back of the helmet, which I might do. Or, I don't know where I'm going to put it. I may end up putting it over up here on the D-ring. But you pull the Elite Force tab, pulls the dead rag out. It stays attached to the nylon pouch so you can't lose it. Stick it up on your head. You're all good to go. So that's my chest, that's my gun, that's my helmet. Now down onto my legs and my feet. Here on my right leg, the only thing on my legs is my Condor Outdoor drop leg holster with my WeTech 1911 gas pullback pistol. I've also got my third pistol magazine right there on the drop leg holster as well. And attached to my pistol is my pistol lanyard, because playing in these tight spaces, who knows, I might run into someone, run into a chair, a bed, or a bookshelf or something. It is a Milsim style game, so the rooms are furnished as if it were an actual house of some sort. So I don't want to run into anything and drop that, so I've got that pistol lanyard attached to a belt loop of mine. Also, on my chest, something I forgot to mention, I've moved my dump pouch up and to the left a little bit, so it's right there because I put that hydration carrier and that 7-inch utility pouch on my back side. I've got the straw for that hydration pouch running up my back, through the D-rings up here, and then right to my mouth. But that 7-inch utility pouch, I put it on my back for a reason. The only time I'm really going to need to get extra BBs or gas is if I'm dead or if we're in a dead spot during a firefight. Say we can eliminate all of the enemies ahead of us and there's nothing left to do and we're just sitting around waiting for more to come, because I am a part of the defend and hold platoon. There's going to be a lot of downtime for us. So there may be times where I can turn to a teammate and say, hey, you mind handing me the BBs out of my utility pouch? Or you mind handing me a battery and my screwdriver out of there so I can switch it out? There's going to be a lot of times where a teammate can easily cover for me. If not, I can easily take my vest off, grab it myself, or I can even reach back, feel around in there and grab it, because it is nice and low. I can reach it myself. So that's my legs, that's my back, that's my chest, and down here on my feet, I've got the Rothco size 11 tactical boots. They are nice and comfortable. They do have a hard toe. It's not a steel toe, but it is nice and stiff. So if I kick anything, it won't hurt my toes. That's pretty much my Milsim loadout. I've gotten crazy Milsim for this. I'm surprised at how well I portrayed a Milsim loadout. I'm loving it a lot. I wish I had a plate carrier, but I didn't really invest in one to begin with, and I didn't feel like buying one. I like the vest because the straps are nice and wide, so it takes some load off the inner parts of my shoulders. It kind of spreads it out. And also, plate carriers aren't really for me because I wouldn't run the plates anyway, so it's kind of pointless. So, bless me, guys. Sorry about that. I like the vest a lot. I like the drop leg. I love the helmet. I haven't used it yet, but just the feel of it, amazing. I'm glad I did that modification. Hopefully those goggles stay on well. Hopefully that light works well. Hopefully you guys like the channel, like this video, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. It takes a few seconds out of your day. I know, I hate doing it too, but I do it anyways. This is Legend Killer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Batman of Colorado site. Hopefully you guys come back, check out my other content that's going to be coming up throughout the year until I leave next year for basic combat training. Yes, I am going into the United States Army. Didn't tell you guys about that, but I thought it'd be a good time to do it now. So again, guys, come on back. Check out the Batman of Colorado. This is Legend Killer, and I will talk to you guys later.